everyone, my name is Vanita Della Pasqua and I'm a public health student. Today I would like to share my analysis of several questions related to quality assurance and process control in healthcare service. I will answer this question from a public health perspective by considering not only the technical aspect of quality management but also their impact on patient safety, service effectiveness, and community health outcomes. From a public health perspective, quality should not only be measured by whether a service is delivered, but also by whether it is safe, effective, equitable, and capable of improving health outcomes. Therefore, the concepts discussed in this question are important because they help us understand how healthcare system can continuously improve their performance and provide better service to the population. Question number 1. What is a transformation process? A transformation process is not merely the conversion of inputs into outputs. It's a system that determines whether resources are transformed efficiently and effectively into meaningful health outcomes. In healthcare, inputs such as health workers, funding, medicines, and information are transformed into services that should improve population health. Therefore, the success of a transformation process should be measured not only by the quantity of service delivered but also by their quality, accessibility, equity, and impact on health outcomes. Question number 2. How might process performance be described in terms of quality characteristic? Process performance should be assessed through multiple quality dimensions rather than productivity alone. In healthcare, process can be considered high performing if it is safe, effective, patient-centered, timely, efficient, and equitable. A process that treats many patients quickly but produces high errors rather or unequal access cannot be considered a quality process. Therefore, quality characteristic must balance efficiency with patient safety and health outcomes. Number 3. How do special cause variation and common cause variation relate to process control and process capability? Understanding variation is essential in public health because not every problem requires the same intervention. Common cause variation reflects weakness embedded within the system itself and often requires policy or system level improvements. In contrast, special cause variation results from initial events such as equipment failures, staff shortage, or disease outbreaks. A healthcare organization that fails to distinguish between these two types of variation may waste research by addressing symptoms rather than root cause. Process capability can only be evaluated accurately when special cause variation have been eliminated and the process is stable. Number 4. What are the roles of run diagrams and process control chart in improvement programs? What are the similarities and difference? Both run diagrams and control charts are important tools for evidence-based quality improvement because they help organization monitor performance over time rather than relying on assumptions. However, run diagrams mainly show trends and patterns, while control charts provide stronger analytical power by identifying whether observed changes are statistically meaningful or simply random variation. In healthcare, quality improvement relying only on diagrams may lead to premature conclusions, whereas control charts support more informed decisions making in research allocation. Number 5, in control charting for variables, why use two cards? Using only one card may provide an incomplete picture of process performance. A process may show a stable average while its variability is increasing, which can still threaten quality and patient safety. In healthcare settings, consistency is often as important as the average outcome. Therefore, monitoring both the mean and range allow managers to identify hidden risk and ensure that service remain reliable and predictable. Number 6, inspection does not necessarily lead to quality. Discuss. Inspection is often reactive rather than preventive. While inspection can detect errors after they occur, it does not address the underlying causes of poor quality. In healthcare, relying heavily on inspection may create a culture focused on finding mistakes rather than improving system. Sustainable quality is active, preventive, continuous improvement, staff training, strong leadership, and patient safety culture. Therefore, inspection should be viewed as one component of quality management rather than the primary strategy for achieving quality. Number 7, quality is as good as the data is. Discuss how do variables data differ from attributes data. The statement highlights a fundamental principle of public health decision making. Poor quality data lead to poor quality decisions. Health policy programs evaluation and quality improvement initiative depend on accurate, complete, and reliable data. If the data are biased, incomplete, or inaccurate, intervention may target the wrong problems and was research. Variables data provide precise numerical measurements such as patient waiting times or blood pressure value, while attributes data classify observation into categories such as compliant or non-compliant, or infect or not infected. The variables data general over more detailed information, whereas attributes data are simpler and easier to collect. That's all for my presentation. From this discuss, we can learn that quality is not only about meeting standards, but also about continuously improving healthcare service to achieve better outcomes for patients and communities. Thank you for your attention and for watching my video. Have a great day. Bye!